Buff Army, Tarzan here, answering your questions. And the question I'm answering today, what's the best body fat percentage if you want to gain size? There is a certain range. You see, it all has to do with the P ratio, the partitioning ratio. When you consume calories, you have two options. Your body has two options. One, it's either going to go towards fat storage, so you get fatter. Or two, you're going to accumulate more muscle slowly over time. So as you train, it's always a ratio, right? Maybe 50-50, so as you're training, as you're eating, you gain 50% fat, 50% muscle. Some people that have great genetics, will say, might gain 70-80% lean and only 20-30% fat. It all depends on several different factors. The most important of these factors is your body fat percentage. You see, there's really five. You could say genetics, which you can influence, unfortunately. Hormones, which you kind of can. Diet and training, which if you've been watching this channel, you're probably training pretty smart and eating pretty well. The last one, however, body fat percentage, has the most impact in terms of determining your P ratio. How much muscle you'll build and how much fat you will gain. What studies have unequivocally found is that leaner individuals have an easier time building muscle. They have a better ratio, so they'll build more muscle and gain relatively less fat than an overweight individual. So a fatter person will gain more fat if calories are the same, and they'll build less muscle. It's the law of sexiness, people. Your body wants to remain relatively lean, so if you're already leaner, you'll have an easier time building that muscle, which is why the argument I always make is that if you're overweight, you should first lose some of that fat before you try and build muscle. Now, it's quite hard to give you a specific number, but I'm going to try. I would recommend doing at least a mini cut several weeks if you get over 15% body fat. There's some strong empirical evidence that suggests that getting in the higher teens, so 17, 18, 19, 20% body fat is when you really start to add more fat. If you want to know the optimal range to build size, the optimal body fat percentage range, it would be 8 to 13%. This seems to be the sweet spot for gaining muscle. I'm not saying it's impossible if you're 18% body fat to build muscle. I'm saying you'll have a harder time. So usually 8 to 13%. Bottom line, if you're too fat, I suggest losing that weight first. And if you're in a lean mass phase, and let's say you start out at 10% body fat, and let's say a year down the road, now you're 14, 15, approaching 16% body fat, do a short cut to get to a lower body fat percentage, and then restart the whole process again. I am a strong advocate of remaining lean year round, and a lot of the evidence, as I said before, makes the case for staying lean. Stay lean, get mean, eat your collard greens, and I got nothing else. I got nothing else. But you get the point. That's it. That's the video. A short video. Thank you for watching my video. If you like the video, make sure to like the video. And if you're not a subscriber, what you waiting for? Chef Buff Army, my zealous army, I will be seeing you in the next video. Peace.